Hi, I'm Rami, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm going to be reviewing Shark Tank. There you go.
Sharks, my name's Carson Grill.
And I'm Jason Grill. We're from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am the proud dad to this CEO right here.
We're here today seeking $150,000 in exchange for 10% equity of our company.
A lot of preparation. They haven't just appeared on the show. He's waiting for his dad to finish. His dad is really getting into it, and the kid is bouncing off his dad's energy, which is amazing. So the father's playing the role very well, and the son, you could see, he's next level. He might be in Hollywood soon. But anyway, let's continue.
That's why I invented the patented touch-up cup for paint, the most innovative solution to all of your paint storage problems. It even has a stainless steel blending sphere for easy mixing.
Just shake and paint, baby.
We're already in 4,000 locations. Woo! Woo! And we're not stopping there, Sharks. We'll keep going until Touch-Up Cup is in every home, store, and workshop around the world.
So Sharks, who wants to come
Shake and paint with us. Sharks, in front of you are your very own Touch-Up Cups to try out for yourselves.
How old are you again?
I'm 15.
Wow.
That's great.
That's awesome. Do you have a patent on this, or?
Yeah, so we have a utility patent on the use of the shape of the cup and the use of
An application or an actual patent?
Actual patent.
Somebody explained that actually. They got a patent on the cup, on the product and the cup, they said actually. So what a patent means, it means it can't be replicated. It means it's been registered. Usually you register it in your own state, then your own country, then worldwide, which means that cup is just registered to them. Not anyone can just grab it and grab the formula and copy it now. It doesn't mean it stops another company from doing something similar, but that product, that can or that bottle, which is plastic, that's theirs, that's it. So that's what a patent is. Most people who invent something will patent that product and get a number. I'm yet to patent anything, guys, so maybe one day I will.
So who is running the business? And you said you're in 4,000 locations.
Yeah.
Tell us about that too.
So we're both running the business right now. We both have day jobs. I'm in school. I'm going to be a freshman in high school. And my dad works in medical sales. We have a private label partnership with one of the most recognizable brands in painter's tape today. And they are presenting us to their 55,000 worldwide locations. They have already gotten us into 250 Meijer locations across the Midwest.
See what the secret is there? So they've come up with a product, which is Touch-Up Cup, but the main thing is what they've done is they've done a cross-promotion. They've got a great product, but for them to sell that product on their own would not be enough. The fact that he's gone out and found a major brand to co-market with, that's the genius behind it. That's what's got him on that show, and that's what's got him into 4,000 locations, I think they said.
And our private label partner is getting us into 2,000 locations.
And it's important to note that we don't have an exclusive with this partner.
And they're paying you a royalty on unit sales?
No, it's a private label, so we are the manufacturer.
Manufacturing for them?
Yeah, so we do have a strategic partnership in Nashville, Tennessee that does all of our picking and packing, all of our EDI.
All right, so I better talk to people what private label is. So what happens is they made the product, but they've also on-sold that product now to another company. Some company might be called X, so X is allowed to sell that product under their name. So no one knows it's actually Touch-Up Cup. But like what they're saying now, it's not exclusive. So I can go in there tomorrow and speak to Touch-Up Cup, find out where they are, and say, hey guys, can I use your painted product? Can I sell it under the name Rami? And they'll say, sure. And then they'll charge me or they'll sell it to me for a certain price. What happens in that sort of opportunity is I would sign an agreement and I would say, guys, I would sell it under my label, but sign exclusivity.
I order entry, and they do, we're about...
This kid. The vocabulary is insane. EDI, I didn't learn that until my 5th year at Tom's.
We're about 70% online and 30% in retail right now about our sales. We have sold $220,000 in sales over the last 2 years, with $150,000 of that being over the last year and a half, and $70,000 of that being this year. We got another shipment.
Shipment? Where's the shipment coming from? Is this an Asian brand now, I wonder? Is this a brand that's coming in from another country? His father is in medical, he's still in school. I don't know that they're the inventors of the product, right? You got to watch those little cheeky things, right? But I'll listen some more and I'll be able to give you some more inside information.
We are on track to do $400,000 in sales this year.
That's
Wow,
excellent.
good
Now,
for you. The 3-pack cost you how much, Landon?
$1.99 landed.
including packaging?
Yes,
So
and shipping.
$1.99.
Landed.
Yes. The individual cup costs us 90 cents landed.
Okay, and what are you selling them for?
The individual cup we wholesale for $1.89 and retail for $3.99 to $4.99. And the 3-pack we wholesale for $4.25 and retail anywhere from $9.99 to $12.99.
Normally on Shark Tank, when you bring in your son, usually the father gives the pitch and the son does a little demo and then off they go because things are going to get tough in the tank. So far, Carson's doing all the talking. You're not saying anything.
You know what? I have all faith in him. We run this business 50-50. He knows what he's doing.
I've gone to trade shows with my dad. I've gone to buyer meetings with my dad.
Carson, this is super impressive. How much do you know your stuff?
Blake, I learned the words purchase order, private label, you know, distribution around 27. He just spits them out.
Because you didn't get to watch Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I would love to help you grow this business, so I would love to make you an offer. You're asking for $150,000 for 10%. I'd like to give us some more cash flow, some more runway. So I'd like to do...
So he wants $150,000 for 10% of the company. So he's saying his company is worth $1.5 million. Yeah, $1.5 million, they reckon the value of the company is for a couple of plastic cups that are made in Asia. I want that Shark Tank to come. Maybe I could sell him a couple of things just off my shelf.
$200,000 for 25%.
Wow, thank you so much for that offer.
This guy just made a better offer than I would, and I was about to give
Let Carson hear a bid-ask situation.
No, but I was going to give $150,000 for 25, and now he did 200 for 25, so I'm forced to do 200 for 17 and a half to cut his legs out from underneath.
Yes!
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Thank you for that offer.
That is a really interesting...
Look what happens when there's two interested buyers. All of a sudden, the two of them, if you notice, they're no longer competing for the product now. The ego is getting in the way. They're competing for who's going to buy the product. It's no longer even the product that's that question now. It's who's going to win this little auction, if you like. You know, he's given 20% for 200,000. Now he's given 20% for 200,000. The other guy's given 17.5, which is less, but let's see what happens.
So I'll make it simple, guys. I love you. You guys are amazing, but those guys have made great offers. So for those reasons, I'm out.
I love how the guy, Mark, I think his name, how he dropped out. Smart move, Mark. He knows what a better business is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Congratulations.
Thank you for your
My
time.
dilemma is this. I want Carson to drop out of school and become a CEO.
I just finished 8th grade. I don't think that's an option right now.
I'm out.
I think, honestly, they've been drawn in by the enthusiasm of the father and the son. Good work. Hey, they're great salespeople. And the fact now, I just heard the end of this just before we paused it, he wants him to drop out of school and become a CEO. You could hear the enthusiasm that he has for business. And I guess that's a great start, yeah? So you can see somebody who's passionate about becoming an entrepreneur. So I agree with this. The head of the fish tank, I know it's called the Shark Tank, and I'm going to call it the fish tank.
But I do have to ask you one question in regards to that. Who will be running the business? Because I can't work on it every day. Blake can't work on it every day. Who's going to work on it every day? Or will we have to hire somebody else?
You know, if we were sitting in your shoes, we'd be asking the same questions. We want to get this to a point where I don't have to have the other job, but the time right now is not right to
No, you're trying to keep the lights on in the house. I get it, right?
Yeah,
But at some time, when you're working at midnight, the buyers in retail, they're up Monday morning at 9 a.m. calling people saying, my shelves are empty, and if you're not there to pick up that phone at 9 a.m., they're calling you a competitor.
First he makes an offer, this gentleman. Now he's challenging on who's going to run the business. It's a TV show. I've got to calm down. I've got to calm down. It's entertainment, right? This is not real business, guys. You don't make an offer and then challenge on who's going to run the business.
Do we want to get this to a point where I can be full-time in this business? Absolutely, absolutely. But I can't at this moment.
Red alarm. I'm not even willing. Hang on a second. I'm the guy who's gone out there, got a painting on this cup that I've designed. That's the reason I get a painting on it. But I'm not willing to quit my job, guys. A little bit scary, yeah? Red alarm, badly. I'm out. If I was well, I guess that's why it's the fish tank, not the Shark Tank, right?
I'm going to have to revise my offer to $150,000 for 20%.
Well, he has revised his offer.
Two sharks are out. Carson and Jason have an offer from Blake and one from Damon for their paint storage product, Touch Up Cup. But the offers are changing once the sharks discover that no one is working full-time in the business.
I'm going to have to revise my offer to $150,000 for 20% because I see right now that at least for a year it's going to have to take administering money to other people to go out and do some of these jobs.
Talk about a businessman right now, and no offense to, I don't know who he is. He's got a nice goatee. But, mate, come on. You don't make an offer, and this is what's important in business, for me anyway. If he's made the offer, he's got to stick to it. You can't then ask a question later on and go, you know what, I'm going to have a second dip. I'm going to have a second bite of the cherry, we call it. So what he's done is he's worked out that no one's going to work in the business. He's going, hang on a second, your business is not as worth as much as I said 2 minutes ago. people on the team.
That's absolutely right, Damon. I'm not changing my offer.
You've gotten 2 very good offers here from both of them. Someone like Blake or like Damon could sit and really work with you and teach you and give you some good advice, whereas I would want you to have someone else run it for you. So I'm gonna go out.
Okay, thank you for your time. I have a question on your offer. So would you be willing to fulfill purchase orders, help us fulfill those purchase orders on top of that if it got like uncontrollable to us?
I don't know until I get in there and really understand your business better. But if I own 25% of this business and we need to, fund purchase orders or inventory, then it's going to be in my best interest to make sure that I help arrange a line of credit at a bank for you.
Damon, same question to you as far as fulfilling purchase orders?
No. I don't want to be the bank. I want to use other people's money.
Carson, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so Blake, we really weren't hoping to give up 25% of our company. Would you be willing to compromise and say 17.5%?
For 150,000, yes.
Could you do it for the 200,000?
No, I don't think so. I think my best offer would be 150,000 for 17.5, which is what Damon. But I really encourage you to give a little bit more away, but also get that extra 50,000 in cash, because I think it's going to help bring these ideas to life.
Okay. Could you do 200,000 for 20%?
I could get 50% for 100,000. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, there are a couple of guys who are keen to sell it. I know the young boy's enthusiastic, and God love him, and I love the father. The nervous father, I should say.
I love this kid.
I love that you're asking, but I really think the value that I'm going to bring, I need to own 25% equity.
What do you want to do, buddy?
Damon, I would like to thank you for your offer. That was really kind of you, and I really appreciate it. But Blake, you have a deal.
Okay, great, thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you guys so
well
much.
done.
Thank you, everybody.
I really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
guys.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Well done, Blake. Good job.
We did it.
How do you feel, man?
Amazing. With Blake on our team, the sky is the limit, and we can reach any level of success.
You know what? Look, when you watch shows like that, you got to watch them. They're entertaining. You could learn from them. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of Google to see if this guy went ahead with the deal. Or I could see the guy had buyer's remorse, the guy who invested the money. You could see when he sat down, he's like, did I just do that? Was this good TV? But yeah, look, touch-up cup, something that you could put paint in and save it for 10 years. Yeah, and to say there's a painting on it, I hope I'm not being too harsh on the kids. This is one of my early reviews. Kid, you go for it. The father, you stick to your job because he's not willing to quit, and I understand why. Smart dad. There you go, guys. All in all, to wrap it up, that's Clear TV. That was no business deal. I wish that's the way business deals were made. I'd be a billionaire now. But yeah, no. Look, great idea. Something you could keep your cup in, your paint in. I could keep it in a coffee cup, but they want to keep it in a plastic cup that's got a paint on it. That's up to them. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not for me. I'm out.